Amber Heard has to pay $10.4 million in damages to Johnny Depp following the verdict. The actress has spurred rumors that she might appeal against her loss on several grounds, such as lost evidence, unpresented evidence, etc. However, Johnny Depp has reportedly agreed to waive up to $8 million if she does not appeal against the verdict. So how do we know Johnny Depp might waive it? Keep watching to find out. A Twitter post by a fan of Amber Heard went viral with thousands of likes of an alleged screenshot of an article from The Independent. The title read, "Johnny Depp may drop $8 million in damages claim against Amber Heard if she stops appeal," lawyers reveal. The tweet went viral, garnering thousands of likes as people believed it may be true. However, it's quite doubtful that any lawyer, especially ones as competent as Ben Chew or Camille Vasquez, would reveal such information, as it is in direct violation of attorney-client privilege. There's no proof that Depp will be waiving those charges, as Ben Chew had stated the literal opposite on GMA. On Wednesday, Johnny Depp's attorney, Benjamin Chew, suggested that Amber Heard might not have to pay the money after all. When Good Morning America host George Stephanopoulos asked if Depp would agree to a settlement in which Heard agrees not to appeal the case in exchange for Depp waiving any monetary damages, Chew hinted that it was an option. "Obviously, we cannot disclose any attorney-client communications," Chew said. However, as Mr. Depp testified, and as we both made clear in our respective closings, this was never about money for Mr. Depp. This was about restoring his reputation, which he has done. You stated that your goal was not to impoverish Ms. Heard. Is it impossible that we could see a settlement where she waives the appeal in exchange for Mr. Depp's waiving any monetary damages?" the host asked the lawyers. Mr. Chew said he couldn't discuss his private conversations with Mr. Depp, but he did mention that the actor testified and that the lawyers said in their closing arguments. "So you're not revealing any privileges, but it sounds like that could be on the table, but it's up to Ms. Heard," Mr. Stephanopoulos inquired. "We have to be careful with what we say, but for Mr. Depp, it was all about his reputation," Mr. Chew explained. According to his lawyers, Mr. Depp was overjoyed when the verdict was announced. "It felt like the weight of the world had been lifted off his shoulders, and I feel like he's finally gotten his life back after 6 years," Mr. Chew said. Depp's other lawyer, Camille Vasquez, said the actor was given the opportunity to speak the truth for the first time. "It took 6 years, and I believe he was able to connect with the jury and the general public and tell what really happened in this relationship," she added. The facts in this case were overwhelmingly in Johnny's favor, and the verdict speaks for itself. Ms. Vasquez also argued that the verdict was not a setback for the #MeToo movement. "I think our response to that is that we encourage any victim to come forward. Domestic violence has no gender," she explained. "The facts were facts. Based on those facts, the jury reached a unanimous decision. Johnny took ownership of a lot of things," Mr. Chew said, "and it seemed at times, and perhaps it came through to the jury, that she had an answer for everything and wasn't taking accountability for anything, and I think that made a difference." Ms. Vasquez commented on her own social media fame, saying, "If I'm being honest, it's a bit overwhelming, but if I can be an inspiration to young women who want to go to law school and study and work hard, then it was all worth it." Askered stated earlier this month that she would not issue an order reflecting the jury verdict until June 24th, giving Depp and Heard a little more than 2 weeks to reach an agreement about the case's future. Depp and Heard could reach an agreement before then, in which the case, Askered could sign off on it rather than issuing the jury verdict against both of them. The settlement agreement could include a waiver of damages if Heard does not appeal any of the aspects of the case. The parties may also agree to exclude some defamation claims from the verdict or reduce or eliminate the damages owed to each other. Fairfax County Judge Penny Askered reduced Heard's liability to $10.35 million, citing the Virginia laws that limit punitive damages in defamation cases. But Heard's lawyer, Elaine Bredehoff, told Savannah Guthrie on NBC's Today Show that her client simply couldn't afford to pay Depp that much. Depp and Heard could also agree to simplify the payments by having Heard pay Depp $8.35 million rather than $10.35 million, and Depp pay Heard $2 million in separate transactions. Johnny Depp's lawyers have proposed a settlement with Amber Heard that would exempt her from paying millions in damages to her ex-husband. Following Ms. Heard's 2018 op-ed in the Washington Post, in which she claimed to be a survivor of domestic abuse, a jury awarded Mr. Depp $10 million in compensatory damages and $5 million in punitive damages on June 1st. Following Mr. Depp's March 2019 lawsuit, the trial began on Monday, April 11th in Fairfax, Virginia. Mr. Depp claimed that Ms. Heard slandered him in an op-ed titled, "I spoke out against sexual violence and faced our culture's wrath. That must change." While Mr. Depp was not named in the article, his legal team claimed it contained a clear implication that Mr. Depp is a domestic abuser, which they claimed was categorically and demonstrably false. Do you think Johnny might waive the damages? Let us know what you think in the comments down below. Make sure to like and subscribe for more interesting updates on all things pop culture.